just missed. Here's a high chopper. All these in plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Mills stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
And that is that. First and second, one out. And now Bader up to the plate. Base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score easily. It's 3-1.
So frustrated to not get any outs on that play. Good job of cutting off the bad throw from the outfield, but nothing to show for it. Plus the run score.
Mills stepping in. It's late. It's quiet. But here's a chance to make some noise with two gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. And down in order. So two down. Next to hit, Smokey Mills. 0 for 3 in this one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Gets him to chase after that one. Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mills had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Smokey Mills. This one in the air, center field. Low. On his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. Cut off, throw to third. And he's out easily. But a run does score, and they cut the deficit to 1. First and second, no outs. Here's Austin Riley. The 2-2. And he can't come up with it. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that's the inning. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Now here is Eddie's Leonard. The Cardinals down to their final strike. Swing, and he popped it up. Albies. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Mills did well in the losing effort.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Flip-flops and socks and sweatpants. I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have hit me from a tennis shoe, walking to the store, caught a player slipping, but now I lay it to the floor just like Harvard, cause I got the heat and my baby mama name now.
Smokey Mills, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Smokey Mills. And first offering is fouled off. Mills, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move. And that's the inning. So the Cards are kept quiet through one. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. Base hit, one run is in. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. To the bottom of inning number. Mills locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Cardinals tie it up. Now the second run is in. It's 2-1.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Hopped up. That's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he takes it himself for the out. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Mills in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Deal one. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Down the line, and it's foul. On to extra innings. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-3.
And that one's extra frustrating. The go-ahead run scores, and they didn't even get an out from the play.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Duran is just one strike away. Swing and he popped it up. Mitchell under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Mills did well despite the loss.
Boogie, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
One out. Runner at second. Smokey Mills next up for the Cardinals. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Into the bullpen and gone. He sends it out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. The Cardinals score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Mills, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he's a former National League MVP. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ryan Ward. Quick move to first. Mills back in on a dive. First offering. Runner goes on the ground right side. Jimenez throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So runner at second, 2 down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Man on second, 2 down. And he drops it down the third baseline. Scoops it up barehanded. And he beats it. He's safe. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Ground ball right side. Jimenez. They get the force. And the inning is over. So the Cards strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. No outs, runners at first and second.
The first baseman, Smokey Mills.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 0-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Wynn for 1. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Mills digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yeah, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Ward.
The right fielder, Ryan Ward.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, safe. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mills really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
But Booth can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Smokey Mills, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Toronto Blue Jays. 1 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Smokey Mills. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Foul ball there.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Lace to right center, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Everything came together for him. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Ryan Ward, the next to hit. One out, a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Line drive, base hit. Mills headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Smokey Mills. That's the ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
This one in the air. Adames. That is the inning. Now it's the DH, Addison Barger. The 1-2. On the ground at first. Fair ball. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Mills with a couple of homers in his last game. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Right side and foul ball. That one ripped. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. And that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead. Not in time. It's a double. Mills stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass food. Keep the pressure on.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Man at first, Smokey Mills. Next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 4 with a double. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Mills with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges. Just walk away like I Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way.
If it's over, so just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugging. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you try and hold on cause the love was so strong. Now I'm standing alone in this kitchen, singing sad songs, but I'm knowing that this don't last long. If you leaving, then leave cause your bag's gone. But just know you can never come back home.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't ask forgiveness, walk away like I'm someone you hate. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way.
If you say that you done it, no take back. Said you fell out of love and I hate that. But see me, I was stuck like a really full of it. Somehow I can't shake back. When you walked out that door, I was hurting. All the dreams in my head, you was perfect. You remember the very first time that we chilled and I reached for your hand where the nerves at. Time to pass, that's what it do. It be times I be sick sitting thinking about you. It was death do its part. You gave me the blue, really play with my heart. Left me lost and confused. I was fair game, but you made it the rules. On my heart, left a scar and a bruise. Hope that you can stand on all that you did. I'm done, y'all finally through.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Bridges, don't ask forgiveness, walk away like I'm someone you hate. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way.
Smokey Mills, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the... Here's a big power threat. Smokey Mills. Mills with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like
third onto O'Hearn, and that is that. Now here come the Astros, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. First and second, one out. Bryce Matthews up next for the Astros. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
I'm sure they wanted to keep it to a one-run game, but they've still got time to claw back. That was a heads-up cutoff and throw to get the out.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side. The throw to second is offline.
He's in there.
He beats the throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez moving under this one. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Smokey Mills. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Mills stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
Ripped to short. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch in. Mills with some solid production in the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
When the silence meets the sound, beckoning from underground, you're invited, there's no waiting. Pick a piece up off the floor. What is lost is never found. When your lover comes around, I'm on fire, baby, please me too. Burn your house down just for you. Falling fast, call me capable at last. I'm awake after running of your past. Call the car, call the shot. Call me everything you're not. Time to see it.
One down.
Batting third,
Digging
the
in,
first baseman,
Smokey Mills. Mills with a homer in his last game.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Mills wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 2-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Man at first, one away. On the ground to second, might be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Over to Perdomo. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
2 outs, runner at first. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Not in time. He's safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. That one kicks away from the catcher.
Right here.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hot shot to third. Correa over to first. And that is that. So digging in, Bryce Matthews. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Base hit. Runner around third. Safe. And it's 1-0.
So frustrated to not get any outs on that play. Good job of cutting off the bad throw from the outfield, but nothing to show for it. Plus, the run scored. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Roll to short, could be 2. Win over to second. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And a double.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman,
Mills matched a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Smokey Mills. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Mills at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And a foul ball. Swanson, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. This one in the air, center field. Dominguez under it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. The Cardinals on to extra innings. And now the Cardinals catcher, Carson Kelly. Swanson checks the runner. Mills dives back in safely. Runner edges away at second. He's trying for 3rd, and that's a base hit. He boots it. The run scores from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
All loaded up. Smokey Mills next up for the Cardinals. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. All loaded up here in the top half of the 10th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cardinals. Mills did not have a banner showing in this one.
Oh, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boo, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One out man at first. And now Smokey Mills. On the ground to third, done. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. So they're all loaded up. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. The 0-1. Base hit, one run is in. He boots it. In comes the run from second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-0. This one in the air center field. Dominguez should have this one. One down.
Up next to the Cardinals. Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Smokey Mills.
That one fouled off. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Now the 0-1. Bounce to third.
Come
Done.
on, you can beat it. You can beat it.
Tosses to first, and he's out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Mills digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives him a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
Two on, two outs. On the ground right side. That's a base hit as a run scores. The relay throw. And now he's out trying to get back. The huge turn backfires, and that ends the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 12 and the Redbirds 5. Done a bit more to help them out. Singled and knocked in a run.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the move slick, big talking, burnt out. 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking at a wolf, why would I turn around, swinging like the first round, even in the
Smokey Mills looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch. One down. Smokey Mills getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Left field. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Mills steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boo. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings over the top of that one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. Ball 3. Ryan Ward in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And fouled off. Time called now before the payoff pitch. The Redbirds looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Struck him out looking. Michael Harden will hit next.
Second baseman, Michael Harden.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. Now the tag at second and he's out. Trying for 2. Mills. This pitcher's barely broken a dozen pitches per inning so far.
Yeah, it's time to foul a few off, Boog. Smart batters know it's not just about hits. It's to be north before it's too late.
That one lifted to left. He's got it. And that is that. So first and second, 1 out. Garrett Mitchell, the next Pirate to hit. 2 on, 1 out. This ball's chopped on the ground. To the pitcher, runners advance to second and third. So up next, Smokey Mills here trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher.
Foul ball there.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Cards lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Leonardo Bernal next up for the Cardinals. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramos settles under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take the series opener here at home. Mills had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.